It's time for another Clean With Me video. I'm Michelle from Made by Nature, and today we're cleaning my basement. It's yet another snow day here in Canada. We have had at least a snow day, one snow day every week for the past month, and I'm really getting tired of this. But the silver lining is that I get a little bit more done in my own house. I don't usually see my basement too often as my kids mainly inhabit it, but we did have some overnight company, and you're gonna see me kind of stop and look a little surprised here. This is kind of a long story. I am sniffing the mattress, and to my dismay, I needed to go and get myself an enzyme cleaner from upstairs. Without going into too much detail, the person that spent the night is a little elderly and they had an accident, I guess is the best way I can put it. Now, you're probably wondering, how on earth did it get to the top of the bed? Well, I do have my suspicions, but again, I don't think we're really going to get into that. Um, I did get my enzyme cleaner and I let it sit for 15 minutes, went back at it. I had to do this a couple of times, but I did get the stain out, thankfully. Now, since I haven't seen my basement in a little while, I decided the best thing to do was to piece it all back together first before I started dusting and vacuuming and doing all that sort of stuff. So my kids' rooms, like I said, are also downstairs, and I thought I would give them a little bit of a hand as well and tackle their rooms. I know there's always going to be that person that's going to say, well, let them clean their own rooms, let them do it themselves. And yeah, I guess for the most part, you would be correct. But on this day, they were out shoveling 15 centimeters of snow. So I thought, well, while they're doing that, I'm going to take care of this. My daughter especially tends to get really overwhelmed with her room, and we're in February now, and Christmas has obviously passed, but she still had lots and lots of Christmas decorations up in her room. She absolutely loves Christmas and she loves decorating her room, but it was getting to the point where she just didn't know where to start. It was getting overwhelming, so it was mom to the rescue. And I actually really don't mind doing it, It gives me some satisfaction. I know the job's getting done right, and they are actually very thankful. My kids are amazing. They're always so thankful when I kind of take over the cleaning downstairs and piece everything back together and make it fresh and looking good and sparkly. They just love it. I mean, I guess who wouldn't love it? I'd love it too. I kind of got to get myself a cleaning lady. One of the things I love about doing these Clean With Me videos is while I'm just rambling on, I get to give you guys little quick cleaning tips here and there. I'm just going to pick something random off the top of my head, but before I do that, if you're watching this and you have any questions regarding cleaning, go ahead and put them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer as many as I can in my next Clean With Me video. So the tip I'm going to give you should be very helpful as we're entering into spring cleaning. My tip is to utilize your flat mop, or your spin mop actually. I have a spin mop that I like to use for ceilings and walls and kitchen cabinets. I've even used it to clean showers. I've used it for so many things. I'm a short girl. I'm like 5'1.5", so I need all the help I can get sometimes. I'm 5'1.5" and I have vertigo. So getting up getting up on step ladders and stuff is not really my cup of tea. I'll do it if I have to, but if I can utilize my mop to get something clean that's up high, I am doing it. I've even used my spin mop to degrease an overhead range above a stove. My dad always taught me to work smarter, not harder. I'm going to double up on the time-saving tips here. When I'm cleaning a level, I usually have my caddy on that level that has everything that I need. But when it comes to dusting a level, I like to have an apron that has anything in it that I might need while I'm dusting, like my Swiffer, replacement Swiffer, feather duster, of course, a cloth for dusting, a miracle cloth for glass, and my alcohol spray for mirrors and glass. I am notorious for leaving things behind. But if I'm wearing an apron, I use something, I put it back in my apron, and I know that I'm going to be leaving with it. Or at bare minimum, I don't have to worry about where the heck did I set that thing down. Nothing will kill my cleaning groove more than I can't flip and find my alcohol spray. Where the heck did I put it? Or Where is my miracle cloth? Or you get the picture. I think I've told you guys this before, but if you don't know this by now, I'm completely menopausal. I'm in my 50s, and with that comes brain fog. And with brain fog comes that whole you walk into a room and you can't remember what you walked in there for. Well, kind of the same thing goes with things that I'm cleaning with. If I set them down and, walk out of the room, then all of a sudden I can't remember where the heck I put it. So, yeah, the apron works really well. It really makes things very efficient. I don't have to go back and forth to my caddy to get things. I don't have to worry about leaving things behind. The only thing I didn't get done on this day was washing the floors. This job turned out to be a little bit more than I had anticipated. I mean, as soon as I pulled up that sheet and seen that it was a job for an enzyme cleaner, that was kind of the beginning of it. And then I walked into my daughter's room and seen all the Christmas decorations, and you know how it goes. I was like, well, I can't leave that like that. I got to take that down. So I never got to the mopping, and I told my kids, I say my kids, but they're adults. But I told them that washing the floors was on them on the weekend. If you're still watching this video, I want to thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching this far. Yes, I was doing a little jig there. I was listening to music, but you can't guess what I was listening to. Anyway, I thought I would take this minute to poll you. What is your favorite kind of cleans when it comes to a clean with me video? Do you like an entire house clean with me video? Do you like a bathroom? Do you like a kitchen? What is it that you like? Or do you like getting the cleaning tips within the clean with me video? Or do you prefer just music? I think I just pulled you more than once. Well, if you answer all three of those, then man, you rock. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Play a little bit of music. Make sure you stick around to the end to see the after. Made by Nature out.